Yo, what's going on everyone? Miles Midoriya here with a quick review of Bleach 1000 Year Blood War Episode 1. Also, I wanted to add apologies ahead of time if I mess up any of the names in this video. I try to pronounce it as best as I can. I was so hyped watching this episode just to see Bleach return. It was so much fun. So in the beginning of it, we see Yuki and Shino. They were stationed in Karakura Town, but they had to split up, and Yuki was not about to enjoy that because he doesn't really like hollows. When Yuki was running around the town and he sat down real quick, he said that he didn't want to see a hollow, and what do you know, one pops up right above him. He starts running and he tries to find Shino, only to find her in the hands of a hollow. He's a little freaked out and he tries to reach for his sword so he can attack, but he forgot there was still one chasing him. I know he was a little freaked out because his friend is hurt, but I'm like, bro, remember, somebody was chasing you. There's one right behind you. So that one does manage to get an attack off. The hollow tries to do one final attack against Yuki, and guess who pops up? It's Ichigo and the crew. It felt so nostalgic to see everybody on screen again. Ichigo, Orihime, Uryu, and Chad. All of them fighting together just brought back memories. Orihime using her shield to push back an enemy, Chad winding back the fist to deliver a mighty punch, Uryu skating around and then using his arrows to attack. Now, Ichigo did get mad at that because he still was on the roof. You know, them two arguing or him getting mad at him, still the same. While this fighting is going on, of course, you got the classic song in the background. I think it's called Number One. I say, you know it's really Bleach when you hear that in the background when it's fighting. The last we see the fight is Ichigo. He calls out his Bankai, and that transformation looks so clean. And after that, he wiped out all of the hollows. I wanted to see more of a fight. He called out the Bankai. It's been years since we watched episodes of Bleach, but it'll be more fights throughout the season. I was just so hyped to see this part. Everyone's at Ichigo's house. Yuki wakes up after sleeping for 2 days trying to figure stuff out. He reunites with Shino, who then proceeds to yell at him. Ichigo says he hasn't asked for their names yet, and suddenly some dude comes through the window named E-Burn. Ichigo is gonna always be Ichigo, and that's what's just so hilarious. The E-Burn dude was like, do you have any other questions? Ichigo's like, I don't know you, but can you get out the bed? He said, can you repeat that? And he did, and he said, nah, he's not gonna get out the bed. Ichigo just kicked him through the window. I didn't catch this the first time, but Orihime was already holding the window open, so she already knew what he was gonna do. Everyone was wondering who that was. Ichigo mentions that he's probably an Arrancar, but nope, he later learns that he's actually a Quincy. Moving along to the next scene at Yamamoto's office, someone is running in to tell him something, but nope, he gets taken out quickly. He asks who they are, and they basically said they're there to declare war. I said, man, hold on, I don't remember them pulling up to the office like this. They acting like they own the place. It's been a while from when I last read the manga, so this is kind of like a refresh for me. One of the people from the group continued talking to Yamamoto, saying that how easy it was to infiltrate that place and his attention to security is a bit low. Man, he looked at them and said he has no fear. He got himself, and there is no greater security than that. All of a sudden, we just see Sasakibe come flying into the room with some sort of light blade in him. He is tore up, left hand just gone. The guy tells Yamamoto 5 days from now the Soul Society will be annihilated by the Wandering Reich. Once again, my bad if I mispronounce anything. Yamamoto quickly steps towards where Sasakibe is, and as he does, the light blade breaks, and they tell him the way that he looks, he wants to ask who they are. He said they would never answer that question. He should be able to guess who they are. Yamamoto tries to go in for an attack, but that's when they leave. Sasakibe is trying to tell Yamamoto about something they could do with their Bankais. It goes to Ichigo fighting E-Burn. He pulls out some item and uses it against Ichigo while he calls out his Bankai. E-Burn uses an attack and starts chanting. Ichigo manages to break free and uses a slash attack. He got affected a little bit by the attack. E-Burn yelled out, why won't his Bankai disappear? Ichigo popped up quickly behind him and asked him what did he mean by that, but he was already leaving and he didn't answer it. The last scene we see the Wandering Reich. One of the members that was at Yamamoto's office had his helmet off. Him and E-Burn exchanged some words and the leader didn't like that at all, so the guy that was standing in the middle of the group got his arm cut off. I'm not gonna front, I was not expecting that. This dude did not play around. He said he wanted to hear their report for the cause of peace, and the episode just ends there. Overall, I thought it was a good first episode, setting stuff up for the season. Seeing everybody back on that screen just brought back so many memories of when I first watched this series. Some action in it, and just the animation and overall look of it was just good and on point. Comment below what did you like about the episode, and are you excited to see Bleach return? Thank you all for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one.